Jennie's viral backstage blow-up. Diva behavior or just bad timing? It all started with a boot. A short backstage moment during Blackpink's latest concert sent the internet into full meltdown. Jennie, one of the most beloved and scrutinized idols on the planet, was caught on camera seemingly snapping at a staff member trying to fix her shoe. In just seconds, the clip spread like wildfire, and with it came a storm of backlash, hot takes, and a full-blown debate about whether Jennie was being unreasonably rude or simply caught in the chaos of a live show. But this wasn't just any moment. This was Jennie's return to center stage after years of group hiatus, marking a new era for Blackpink, and for Jennie herself. So what really happened? Let's break it down. The spotlight returns. After nearly 3 years apart, all 4 members of Blackpink reunited for their highly anticipated world tour, dubbed the Deadline Era. And fans were ready. The tour launch had everything: explosive energy, a brand new single titled Jump, and a stacked crowd that included top celebrities, influencers, and media from around the globe. The atmosphere? Electric. But as always with high-profile returns, every moment was under the microscope. Jennie, long admired for her cool composure and sharp stage presence, was in the spotlight more than ever. Expectations were sky high, and when she took the stage for Forever Young, things took an unexpected turn. The clip that sparked a war. In the now viral clip, Jennie appears to look down at a crew member crouching by her feet to adjust a boot. Her expression? Hard to read. Her tone? Difficult to hear, but she's clearly giving instructions. That tiny moment, less than 10 seconds, set off a social media frenzy. Some viewers claimed she looked annoyed, maybe even entitled. Others argued it was nothing more than a stressed artist trying to keep a performance on track. "She could have tied her own shoe," one person tweeted. "You don't treat staff like that, especially not camera crew." The criticism wasn't just casual. Some people used harsh, even vulgar language to slam her behavior. Accusations flew, calling her dismissive, spoiled, even labeling her a diva in denial. But others weren't convinced. TikTok versus Twitter, a tale of 2 platforms. What made this moment so explosive wasn't just the video, it was how people responded to it. On Twitter, the backlash was immediate and intense. People reposted the clip with scathing commentary, pulling in past controversies and calling out what they saw as a pattern of disrespectful behavior. One viral tweet racked up over 70,000 likes, reigniting old claims about Jennie being difficult behind the scenes. On TikTok, however, the reaction was completely different. Fans defended her fiercely. "She's literally smiling," one user pointed out. "You can see she's just trying to communicate in the middle of a loud concert." Others chimed in, noting that the music was blasting, the environment was hectic, and performers don't have time for sugar-coated politeness during a live show. "She wasn't yelling," another fan argued. "She was instructing, calm down." 2 platforms, 1 clip. Completely opposite reactions. Then the staff member spoke up. Amid all the chaos, the person at the center of it, the actual staff member adjusting Jennie's shoe, broke their silence. In a TikTok comment that quickly gained traction, they wrote, "Hi, dresser here for real. Our job is to take care of any wardrobe malfunctions so the artist doesn't have to stress about it and can focus on performing." In other words, they weren't offended. They weren't mistreated. It was just another day on the job. You'd think that would end the drama, right? Wrong. Instead of easing tensions, the comment sparked even more debate. Some praised Jennie for being professional under pressure. Others claimed the staff member was just doing damage control, trying to protect their job or the artist's image. The internet was now fully divided. Past shadows resurface. As the controversy escalated, so did the commentary about Jennie's past behavior. People began pulling up old incidents, some dating back years. The 2 most widely circulated? First, the vaping scandal of July 2024. A behind-the-scenes clip showed Jennie vaping indoors while getting her makeup done. The catch? It reportedly happened in Italy or South Korea, two countries where indoor vaping is illegal. Fans and critics alike called her out for being reckless, disrespectful, and setting a bad example. Second, a resurfaced video from 2025. Leaked behind-the-scenes footage showed Jennie and others casually singing along to a song containing the N-word. The clip resurfaced just weeks after she attended the Met Gala, an event themed around Black history. The timing could not have been worse. Both incidents sparked outrage at the time, and now people were revisiting them with fresh eyes, asking if this shoe moment was just another piece of a troubling pattern. Apologies and accountability. To be fair, Jennie hasn't stayed silent about these past incidents. Following the vaping scandal, her agency issued a public apology, confirming the events and stating that Jennie had personally apologized to the staff and deeply regretted her actions. She addressed the matter in a later interview, acknowledging cultural sensitivities and saying, "If Korean people think it's wrong, I've got to make up for it. I get why you're upset. It's cultural, it's history, it's time. I can't go against time." It was a rare, vulnerable moment of reflection from a star often accused of being too aloof. Still, public memory is long. And forgiveness? Not guaranteed. So what's really going on here? Is Jennie being unfairly targeted by fans who expect perfection? Or is this a pattern of diva behavior hiding behind the excuse of performance pressure? It's easy to forget just how intense life can be for idols at this level. Every facial expression, every gesture, every second of a performance is captured, scrutinized, and judged. The pressure to be flawless is constant. One wrong look becomes a headline. One hurried instruction becomes a character flaw. But it's also fair to ask, does fame excuse everything? Should fans accept behavior that might be seen as rude or dismissive in any other workplace? Closing thoughts. Jennie's moment with the shoe might have lasted seconds, but the conversation it started will likely linger much longer. We're watching a generational star navigate the fine line between artistry and accountability, between public scrutiny and private stress. And we're being reminded just how easily a smile or the lack of one can change the narrative entirely. So, was Jennie out of line? Or are people just looking for a reason to be outraged? Let us know what you think in the comments. Because in the world of K-pop, the real drama doesn't always happen on stage.